We're diving in right away today with some hot news for CCIV. Huge price spikes are on the horizon. I'm Scarlett from Miss Money, and I'm super bullish about Churchill Capital, or CCIV. I'll explain my price prediction and analysis. I'll let you guys know what I'm doing and whether you should buy or wait. And if you could do me a huge favor, it would mean so much if you liked and subscribe to the channel with push notifications turned on. I'd love to grow the channel and continue pumping out videos to help us all get crazy successful. Also, comment down below any stocks you'd like me to cover, because this is just as much my channel as it is yours, and we'll get rich together. If you guys are looking to get into any stock right now, you have to add CCIV to your portfolio for profit gains. On Friday, we saw CCIV drop to below $52 after hanging out at a crazy peak around $60 per share on Tuesday. Early last week, the stock was barely at $40 per share. I'm telling you guys, this short-lived dip is nothing, and I'll explain why. All of 2021, we've heard nothing but rumors about CCIV and Lucid Motors teaming up. The potential team-up rumors about Lucid and CCIV are only going to make this stock explode. Get in now while you can. You don't want to miss out before it peaks. And stick around for the whole video, because toward the end, I'll reveal some exciting news that'll make you want to double down on your shares. You're not going to want to miss it. So every day we've been hearing these rumors about Lucid and CCIV, that a deal is pending, in which Lucid is going public via a SPAC. That $60 spike on Tuesday, thank the rumors.
Look at the move that has made. This is on that Bloomberg story from last week. It said they were reportedly in talks with Lucid. Remember, Lucid is that EV maker out of Saudi Arabia, really, or at least backed by the Saudis, making incredibly expensive cars. I went through them here. Of course, I can't find it, but up to 150,000, if not more, in terms of their cost. They do charge more quickly. Very much unclear, though, at this point, whether they're going to reach a deal. That's kind of what I wanted to share here.
It's the hottest stock in the market today.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Klein, Andrew Liveris involved, the Saudis. He advised both of them in his other role as a longtime banker. So, yes, no doubt there were relationships there. But getting to a deal here where it would be a transaction through which they would use Churchill to go public at Lucid. What I'm hearing is don't necessarily jump to conclusions at this point based on that Bloomberg story from last week. And I'm going to continue to follow that, and we'll see where that stands. Yeah, it's not. No way is it a done deal. No way.
The stock's up huge on that.
Huge, and that's why I mention it. The stock is up enormously, Jim, at this point.
I said to buy it on Lightning Round last night because I thought that story was spot on and loose.
Well, again, just because you're talking doesn't mean that you're going to get a deal done. By the way, they do have 3 cars coming to market. The Air Grand Touring this summer, $131,000. The Air Touring late 2021, $87,000. And the Air Pure at $69,000, early 2022, Carl. By the way, the Acacia deal's out, Carl. We can tell people 115, as we told them. Cisco renegotiating a transaction that had it buying it originally at 70, but they didn't get the Chinese antitrust approval in a timely manner. Now it costs them 115.
Lucid Motors, if you don't know already, is an electric car manufacturer, and this potential merger with CCIV will take the company public ahead of the first production push of its vehicles. Watch out, Tesla. Lucid is coming to the market later this year with its first car, the Air. Fixed in several different variants that cover a multitude of performance and pricing options, the Air has range and speed similar to the Tesla Model S. New details from Reuters show that Lucid's merger deal with CCIV could be getting closer, as Michael Klein, the company's financier, has initiated talks with investors to raise more than $1 billion. Investor demand will dictate how successful CCIV's capital raise will be, but the company could acquire up to $1.5 billion. Guys, this is huge. Yep, these rumors are definitely the reason that CCIV stock was up over 30% on Tuesday, and they've been circulating for about a month now. To date, CCIV is up more than 460%. This stock is huge. Lucid Motors is seen as that possible threat to Tesla, but these claims aren't actually based on any actual data or business, rather the look of the vehicle. They're pretty spiffy and sleek.
The future. It's impossible to see. And when it's finally here, it might not be what you'd expect. It might just be better. Introducing Luxury Electric. Introducing Lucid Air.
In Lucid Air, we have truly a technological tour de force. There's nothing even close to it.
Pretty nice, huh? This type of hype and excitement has driven CCIV up. If the rumors are true and Lucid teams up with CCIV, this will give Lucid Motors the highest profile SPAC agreement since Nikola and Fisker went public last year. They're definitely closely competing in the luxury EV space. The company's CEO and CTO, Peter Rawlinson, was also the chief engineer at Tesla prior to beginning this venture. Lucid Motors placed their first production factory in Casa Grande, Arizona. In a recent report, we learned that CCIV would go public at roughly a $12 billion valuation. We know that a deal could be announced officially as early as this month, according to that same report. Nothing is confirmed, but all publicity is good publicity, especially for your portfolio numbers. Of course, as with any competition, people want to compare the product to something they're familiar with. People compare Lucid with Tesla as they're both luxury-type EV vehicles and because Lucid was founded by a former Tesla employee. Additionally, a lot of the senior management of Lucid are former Tesla employees. Tesla sold premium vehicles before creating the more affordable Model 3. Just like that, Lucid plans to sell their more luxurious vehicles to help fund the development of a more affordable and accessible EV car. Lucid is not creating their own network of charging stations, though. Separately, they will offer customers high-speed charging with Volkswagen across the US. Listen, Tesla has been in the market for a while, and I'm not going to ever put them down, but this was kind of a jab toward Tesla from Lucid. Lucid has yet to prove its product in the market, though, but many people are confident that this car will explode in sales and development. But let's get to you guys and how this affects your portfolio and decision. I am super bullish about CCIV, and I think you should be too. I'm confident that this deal between Lucid and CCIV will go through. Yes, 1,000%. The gap between speculation and rumor is starting to close as more reports come out. I believe a deal will be made either at the end of this month or early next. That means it's time to get in on CCIV now before it's too late. And now, on to the exclusive news that only solidifies this deal. Bloomberg News reported more details that this deal is very close to happening. It is not just speculation. There are signs that a deal is near, with Reuters reporting that Lucid will be valued at that $12 billion and that Churchill has begun talks with investors. This is happening, guys. You guys, CCIV has become one of the most discussed stocks on investor forums, like StockTwits and a 17,000 member subreddit. This is one of the hottest stocks around. We've also been seeing institutional investors buying into CCIV. So, will I be buying? Yes. And you should too. I have Tesla shares, I have NIO shares, and I'm also adding more CCIV as well. I think it's very important to have a big selection of EV vehicles as they all become competitors. And I believe holding all of them will make you crazy rich in the near future. Once Lucid and CCIV go public, this could be crazy. I am holding for the long term and believe that CCIV could just reach $100 very soon. But for the long term, I could see it performing much like Tesla. And now is the best time to get in. But there is some risk involved that I want to talk about. There is a chance the merger may not go through entirely. There's no signed deal. I believe it's happening, and there's a lot of evidence that points to it, but there's a small chance that it might not happen. That would make CCIV crash. Another risk factor to consider, Lucid's product has not been out in the market yet. We don't know how well it will do. We don't know if it'll be successful. We don't know if it'll work. There are plans, and I believe it will do well, but that's just a risk to consider when investing in this stock. Lastly, just be careful and invest smart. I'm still very bullish and plan to buy more CCIV, but do your own research and do what's best for you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Scarlett from Miss Money. Remember to like and subscribe and comment below what stock or crypto you'd like me to cover next. Catch you next time.